song of the week yet. We can actually introduce and then do the song of the week like we originally used to.
You know,
like this is the actual way the show was meant to run.
Actually, the way that it was meant to be.
Anywho, so so before we introduce our special guest, what we usually do, because you've not been on our show before, is we do our manual bombs. We ain't done a manual bomb in a minute.
In ages.
Oh my gosh! All right, cool.
No one's been worthy of them.
It's true. Everybody's just been. To be fair. So what we're gonna do, we'll do our manual bombs, and then when the bombs are finished, that is when you come in. Now this is a very important task because I feel like everybody comes to this show and disrespects us by laughing.
And I'm not sure why, because nothing ain't funny.
Because like
I ain't
we
told
said,
a joke
we
in my whole life.
trained. This is an actual skill. Like we are grade 12 manual bombists.
Okay.
Like expertise.
Like technically,
PhD.
if I'm being honest, we should really be working out in Iraq.
To be honest.
Really.
We should actually be out there with the military and them thing there because our bombs are lit. They go off.
You get it?
Pew!
That's it.
That was even test stars. You see that?
Like firework nights, you thought you heard
It
fireworks.
was fireworks.
I realised what the other guest was saying. It's not disrespect. What it is the shock. It's like, because it's so good. The way you just done that I was just amazed. I couldn't even say anything. But now that I'm just deep in it, I'm like, yo, that should be a regular part of the show. And so let's get together.
You know what,
You know what?
You should be
You
on the
saved
Apprentice
yourself.
because the way you just waffled
Saved.
your way through that, yeah. Oh God, I can't even be mad because I
I'm
know
not.
you was bullshitting, but
But
it was a good save.
do you know what saved him? Is the round of applause.
Literally, because I was like,
The round of the applause.
round of the applause,
yeah.
not applause.
Not applause,
The
the
Applause. That's what we're doing now. I like it.
Can I hear you?
It's your boy, the one and only, Souls in the building. You know what I mean? Out here. South London, stand up. Come on.
No, South London. We're not in South.
Nah,
none
but-
of that.
no,
none
but
of that
South London-
gangster talk.
South London is in here right now, so technically.
North London is in here right now.
North London stand up tall.
You know, London.
With your chest.
Your chest. So, are you soulful?
I am soulful.
And are you two people? Because why are you souls? Plural.
Souls.
Some Sam Smith type
Soul.
shit.
Shit.
No, you're fucking.
I identify as plural. Anyway. No.
I'm so
Souls.
sorry.
Yeah, 'cause my real name is Solomon. And obviously everyone just used to call me Souls. So I just added the U, Souls.
I like when people have smart things behind their name. Leave, or would you listen to the fire brigade and stay in the house?
Oh, should I go first? Oh, I don't mind. You know me. Right. So, honey, you know me. I don't listen to nobody, so I'm out. That's it. Full stop, comma, dash. Like, I'm gone. Mum, are you coming? You're safe. I'm out. However, I understand
Yeah.
Some people would
fully
stay.
why you would stay because
But yeah, I'm
you
more,
was advised.
I'm more on that side.
Do you know what I mean?
I feel like I do hear you. If we're being honest,
I'm out. I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
Yeah,
the
like-
last thing I'm in,
yeah.
I'm gone. My dressing gown. Do you know what is even more mad though? How I think, because I don't know. I have this weird thought that shit like that's gonna happen. So my dressing gown is perched in a position that if God forbid the worst was to happen, I'm good to go.
But do you know what it is? That's what makes this thing even more sad. Because people were so riddled with fear that they trusted
the fact that
the
people
fire
yeah.
brigade who have been in so many fires before.
Exactly.
You know, it's mad, man.
And that for me is what was because it was literally okay, cool. I'm trusting you. It's not nobody like. You can't blame anybody but apart from the people them that make the something and they didn't check the something and all of that, because oh God, like I know there's gonna be there was obviously people that was obviously saying no. 5 people have said X, Y, Z, this is what we're gonna do. And obviously there was other people that said fuck that, I'm out. I would have been one of those that said fuck that, I'm out. I know people that would have been like, no, listen, you have to listen, you have to listen. It's difficult. What he said
It's
though,
mad.
It's just how
It's what he
man
it's
said
the
common
way he
sense.
said
Have
it.
you
Man
been
said it's
trapped in
common
a
sense.
fire?
You can't say, you cannot physically say, I would do this because
You're
you've
not
never
in
been
that.
put in that
Yeah.
position.
You're not in
You
that
don't know.
position.
No.
So as far as I'm concerned, as much as I would love to say, are you fucking dumb? Stay in this burning building. Are you moving mad, bruv?
You never
You're
know.
moving mad.
Yeah.
But I'm trusting the fire brigade to tell me. Like maybe I'm thinking in my head, bruv, they must have some master plan. They're gonna.
Them ones like, okay, cool. Why can't I leave?
They're
Like
gonna
maybe
make
there's
me from the
no
window,
way or
maybe I can't
whatever.
get
Do you know
out.
what it is?
Exactly.
Someone said to me the other day, you don't know who you are until a circumstance arises.
Trust me.
Literally, it's real. Some people think they're G until someone pulls out a neck and then they run.
And then, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because in their head, they're like, you dumb. And they're like, oh. You see it?
That was a whole meme. I'm dead.
You see it? Like, so like, yeah, you won't even know like, until like actual something actually happens, and then you're like, oh, that's who I am. Yeah.
That's me still.
You know what I mean?
I mean that.
No, I just think how can man really say common sense would tell you to leave?
Well, that was also then like. So did you see what Katie Hopkins done?
You gotta be careful when you discuss it, because obviously people are actually going through these things. But I mean, whether it's a PR stunt or not, it's helping someone. You know, I mean, his fans, the people who actually listen. I obviously it's not for me. I think I think he's young. How old is he? 20?
Yeah, he's young.
He's quite young in it, so it's not really for me. But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say in the matter. You know, you know what I mean?
I think
yeah,
I feel like he could have like you could have like I understand why people would say it looks like a publicity stunt, because I feel like you've gone away, you've come back, and you could have just made a banger sick. Like I've wiped it off, I've picked myself up, and that could have been your message rather than bringing it right back down to just like depression and suicide and them things there. And obviously with Black, I think if it was all real, I think it's very fucking brave of him, because as black people, we don't actually believe in mental health. This is something that we don't really encourage, we don't really believe in.
Well,
it's all just
the other generation.
well, yeah, the older generation. If I was to go to my mum now,
which I feel we're more intelligent than,
maybe not
but
my
that's
mum
another
actually.
one. Let's go.
If I had to go to my gran, God rest her soul, and tell her like, Gran, I'm depressed, she'd be like, what? Go wash the dishes. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Like that we don't believe in it as black people. It's a bit like mental health. Like we believe in tough love and all of that.
Yeah.
So if it was real, which I hope, not that I hope it is, but I hope it is. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it's very fucking brave of him.
Well, I mean, I personally, from experience, went through. I didn't know that it was depression. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But you realise when you're out of it, shit then. And I still have those moments like, these lot will know, because like, bruh, if you know me, if I'm pissed off or if I'm triggered, everyone's gonna feel it. You're either gonna hear from me or you're not gonna hear from me. There's two scales of it. But it's a thing where like, I feel like as black people in particular, we try so hard to do everything. Like, it's hard for us regardless. So then that moment of, okay, cool, you start doubting yourself, you're then beating yourself up. And I don't like that in myself. I do not like feeling useless. So when I, like, even at work today, I said to the guy that I work with, I was like, am I moving mad? Like, am I moving slow? Because I'm asking you the same question about 50 times and I legit don't like it. It's making me feel like I'm retarded right now. And it might sound pathetic, but I'm not dumb, innit? And he's like, no, you're not. It's fine. But it's just that sometimes us as black people, we just need to be easy on ourselves a little bit more. And that's what I think.
It takes time, though. It's not easy. It's a journey.
100%.
Since when you're born, there's obstacles from when you're born there. Especially when you're born in a country like this, instantly you're taught from cartoons, like to TV shows on Trouble and Nickelodeon to movies like that we're down here and white people are here. You know what I'm saying? So you're instantly just battling with that, and you're battling in school with that, and you know what I'm saying? So it's just a build up, and then you get to an age of self-realization and you have all of this to battle with. So it's gonna take a while, but I feel like as long as you're self-aware enough, then you'll get there. Awareness is the first step in it.
100%. Big up Rams.
Not for real though, yeah.
He's picked himself up. He's come back. Leave the poor boy alone. If the music is not for you,
just
then
turn it
it's not
off.
for you. Turn it off. Turn it off. Don't listen to it. Listen to fucking J1, right?
Don't do that.
Why not? I like J1.
Calm down, Drew. You're mocking it.
So,
I like J1.
so before we get into
Shit.
I'm trying. Truth is, I'm tired. So before we get into the DJing set that I'm gonna do, because you know, I'm the DJ out here. Anyone got Vaseline?
Trust me, trust me, brother.
Okay.
Hey, black people.
You know the way you reacted, all three of you, it was like instantly.
No, please not. Because I'm looking
My top lip is just
looking
feeling
at
the same.
That's funny.
It's a bit mad.
Black people, roll safe this winter, please.
It's not a
have
joke,
the Carmex, have the Vaseline, have something.
Aloe
Because
vera lip balm.
today I saw somebody's lips that was blending with the white top he was wearing. I wasn't sure where the top.
Funny chopped off.
Anyway, we have a special guest in the building.
Oh.
Oh, that was actually like the best one that I've done
Sure.
ever before
In life.
Who are ya? Again, for the people that have just tuned in,
Obviously, just tuned in. It's your boy Souls. Come on, in the building. What are you saying? What are you telling me?
I hate when boys.
I was gonna
ask
say,
that.
when niggas say,
What
what are
is
you
the
telling me?
answer?
What am I supposed to say?
I ain't telling you shit,
Because
nigga. You called me.
Thank you. Did you not shout me? What are you telling me? No, what are you telling me? Because you called me no.
I just told you I'm Souls. So what are you telling me?
I'm Corinne.
Nice to meet you, Corinne. What's your name?
This is my friend Tashala.
What's the
Giving
shout out?
out my government name
I
like
heard
that.
that
It's
story.
Sophie.
That's a nice name, you know.
Thanks. Do you want to hear the story of how it was given?
Yeah, go on.
So banter. My mum was walking in Hackney, Mer Street to be precise, right? And she looked to the left. I'm assuming, and there was a poster, right? And there was this woman on it. Some Congolese woman, some black big Congolese woman. She saw the name and she said, "I like that name. I like how it's spelled. I'm gonna call my first child that." It's Tashala. I'm named after a Congolese singer, and if you think I'm trying shit, YouTuber, she's got bangers out there.
My mom didn't even name me, so I don't actually have a story.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, what do you do? Why are you here? What do you do?
Who are ya?
So many questions. I am an artist, I'm a musician, producer, sound engineer, pianist,
Wow, wow.
director now.
Are you not tired?
No rest for the wicked.
It's true.
Are you a seamstress? Can you make dresses? Are you a tailor? Can you sew suits?
I've done a bit of sewing. Jamming it. Yeah, that's me, man. I'm a musician, man.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy doing most?
Well, I catch you that man, isn't it? How do I enjoy doing the most? You see, now that I'm thinking about it, like, I hear what you're saying.
Oh, here we go.
So what it is, I enjoy a quiet time playing the piano by myself. I enjoy songwriting.
See, you could pick one.
Yeah, I can pick one. Songwriting. I really like songwriting. I feel like I'm really excited when I'm writing. Yeah.
Is that the way that you express yourself? Would you say?
Yeah, definitely. That or piano.
So we first met you. I'm not actually sure what show it was. What show was it?
Then you're asking me because I know things.
It must have been.
What was it?
Is it Hella Turn?
It was one of the Hella Turns.
Hella Turn,
Yeah.
right. So we met
One
you
of
at Hella
them.
Turn. And you performed like one of the best songs that I've ever heard ever in my life. And it's called Power.
Yeah.
And personally, I don't think it should be called Power. Why on earth did you call it Power?
Because I was gonna call it Pussy's Power first.
Wow!
And then I was like,
Okay,
that's
DPE.
a bit strong. I was gonna call it Melanin, but
I mean,
clearly, but I thought it would just put in a box kind of thing.
okay.
So I was like, let me just put Power. People would just click on the song just because, you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah. So called it Power, and yeah.
So how did that song come about? Was you dating some bomb black girl and then like that song came?
Nah, literally, it was just like, it was on Twitter. And the first time I thought about doing the song was on Twitter time ago when Black China went to, I think it was Nigeria.
Oh wow.
Yeah, when she did the bleaching cream thing, yeah.
And then
she went to
Obviously,
fucking-
yeah.
At least that foolishness inspired somebody
You know what I mean,
to do
innit?
something great. So
And then, yeah, I was like, it's just dumb. Like, that girls would actually feed into that. Anyone would even feed into that. And that was when, like, the kind of flow came about. That melanin. Just like, because I wanted it to be like that. But sometimes when I write songs, I break it down so I can write the end of a verse first before I've even started
I hear
this.
that.
So I break it down and it's like a jigsaw. It's like a puzzle, and then I put it together. And then yeah, so that's when the concept came about. Then I finished it April. Then we dropped it in June. Yeah.
did you produce that yourself?
No, my boy Refadon, shout out Refadon on the song. Amazing producer from Nam.
From
yeah.
who?
I won't say it, from Peckham.
Hey, bro.
Funny. Anyway, yeah, from Peckham. Yeah, he produced it. I engineered it myself.
Wait, engine.
Pick up yourself.
Yeah.
Or the engine. Vroom, vroom.
Done all of that stuff, and yeah, man, I just love it, innit? It's like how it came, everything about it. I've had demons about it. Like,
You may not know, but that was my song of the week one week. I don't remember what week, but it was my song
word.
of the week one week.
No, I love for that, man.
I
I
actually
appreciate that.
love that. Do I not? Like, that's
Nah,
actually one of my favorite
I
songs.
appreciate that,
I feel like it's actually every black girl
Yeah.
that should be your anthem.
No, 100. I
Because I'll
agree.
be like, when I get ready, I'll be like, melanin.
No, 100%. One story I'll say which I really love. One girl, she used to live here. She was a model here. She moved to Atlanta late last year. She was just telling me mad stories about, like, she's not even like dark skin. She's maybe like your complexion, but just colorism, just because of that,
Yeah.
based on that complexion, it's like you're different, and it's like you're made to feel a bit less than lighties, or like when you're out there, like serious things. And then she would really appreciate. If I could pull up the DM, that would actually be like dope. But she was basically saying, like, yeah, that song that was really touched her, like, it's powerful, and it's an upbeat song as well, and it's not too dark, or it's not too deep, or depressing, and that, like, I want, like, even I've got songs on my EP coming out April 10th. Come on, that, even when I'm talking about serious issues, I'm like, the beat, like, it'll make you vibe in it, and because I've always wanted to be, because like I can listen to some songs. And just because the beat is just too slow, or like I hear what you're saying, you know what I'm saying. So it's like that's how I.
Do you feel like the message gets lost with it being on an upbeat song?
That you run the risk of that, but I'd rather in this generation, I just feel like that's. See these kids.
The attention span is just zero.
Because
like,
Big Toast did a song about black girls. Do you think I've
innit?
ever listened to it?
So yeah, like it's
they
like
put the video up on like the Shade Borough, and because the song was slow, I didn't listen to it. Because when songs are slow, I have to actually listen. Do you know what I mean?
Like, 'cause
you have
I
nothing
get my Adele
else to
mode.
But like when there's an upbeat thing behind it, it's like, alright, cool. I can move, and then you pick up the words. You're like, shit, them.
Yeah.
Yes. Tell him. Yeah.
100%.
Hey. Sorry.
Sound effects
All
there.
of them. Do you know
Wow.
what it was? It's because I was in the car and the song came on. I said, this song is fire. You know, you just hear songs and you think, shit, then like.
I know. Do you know what my song actually is now? I could never wife you an up for.
Listen.
who's that by?
Pounds.
Oh, Pounds. Yeah, okay.
Are you mad?
That is actually like
That
my
is
tune
my
now.
whole banger.
I'm not gonna lie. Last week when I heard it, I was like, a what now? I was a bit like that white man that interviews them.
No, because the song is stupid. Don't get it twisted. But it's just one of those, like, it's one of the songs that I would cuss on a normal day.
Like, yeah, definitely.
However, it's just so fucking catchy. I can't. It just
is.
makes me happy. It doesn't
Definitely.
need to make sense.
Yeah, I found it. Yeah,
Wait.
I found the DM, man. So this was when 14th of June. Yeah. It goes, I swear I love this song. I actually needed to hear it because America has really made me feel ugly. Like everyone has hair idolizes light skinned women, so I've just been really done feeling very insecure, don't even want to put, the English is a bit off, want to post a picture no more. So this song is really powerful. Well done. Yeah. So that you get me, this messages like that, I was like, yeah, that I've done a solid.
Yeah.
Done myself a solid, and done Black Woman a solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And I actually believe you when you're
Spitting. Yeah.
Like, I believe you. Like, I feel like I didn't listen to Big Toes' thing either, but I feel like it was just nonsense anyway.
It's just a lot of them, like,
because it was just like your girlfriend.
Yeah.
when I say
shut up.
that as well, like, a lot of people do this whole let's do something for the dark skinned girls or the brown girls and all of that, so that you feel basically. But these times your girl at home is from Ireland or her mum's half Irish. Do you know what I mean? So I don't quite understand.
Yeah, it's not real.
It's
man.
not.
It's not real.
But then
it's just pandering.
Then they're gonna be like, oh, but then just because
trend,
it doesn't mean that I don't like da. But then it kind of does then go against your whole point, though, doesn't it?
You know what it is? People will go with whatever trend is popular.
100%. And I don't.
Like, and for me, it's just fake.
And I believe now the back in black girls thing, dark skinned girls, is a trend.
It is a trend,
it's not actually like genuine.
It's not like
I'm gonna back
real.
you.
Do you know what I had to do? I went into like, I was doing a tutu, like, I think someone got exposed about dark skinned girls. I forgot who it was, but I went on my Twitter. I just typed in my at dark skin, and going back from 2011, 12, I've always been that. And it was showing the girls I dated, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like genuine. Like, I don't know how you could not, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I was just raised differently. I am not a follower like that in the first place. So like, when I see people who when they do get exposed, I think you can give them, okay, that was the past, but it stems from somewhere. You know what I'm saying, innit? And yeah, like it could never be me. So like, when I do anything I write, it's real. It's like it's from it has to be. You know what I'm saying? I've written some trash songs like which are bam. I've written songs and I've recorded them. I'm like, this is lit, but it's like, this is not real though. It just sounds good. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds gangster, but it's like that's not even what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So